Right Honorable Speaker, I rise to speak on strengthening Ghana's industrial sector and trade for sustainable economic growth. We stand at a pivotal moment poised for economic transformation, yet facing significant challenges. This statement will evaluate Ghana's progress, identify obstacles, and propose concrete actions to strengthen our industrial sector and trade capabilities. Mr. Speaker, Ghana's industrial sector has demonstrated resilience, particularly amidst the disruptions caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. Initiatives such as One District, One Factory policy and the Ghana Automotive Development Policy have shown promise in fostering industrial growth and diversification. Indeed, for the first time in the history of Ghana, we have 7 vehicle assembly plants manufacturing about 14 brands of vehicles, whilst the 1D, 1F program, notwithstanding its challenges, has led to the establishment of new factories and expanded existing ones, thus creating 169 companies in operation. These and other industrial initiatives have created jobs and stimulated local production in various sectors, especially agro-processing. According to the World Bank, the industrial sector's contribution to Ghana's GDP increased significantly from approximately 24.3% in 2016 to 33.0% in 2023. This growth highlights success in job creation, especially in manufacturing and construction, export diversification, and value addition. It is also worthy of note that manufacturing value addition increased from $6 billion to $8.5 billion between 2016 and 2023. Ghana has seen notable improvement in its trade performance between 2016 and 2024, driven by several factors, including policy reforms, enhanced export diversification, and increased investments in key sectors. Ghana's total trade volume has experienced substantial growth. For example, total export rose from approximately 13.5 billion in 2016 to an estimated 20 billion by 2023. Imports also increased, but at a slower rate, leading to an overall positive balance in trade in certain years, particularly due to rising commodity prices on the global market. Mr. Speaker, cocoa, gold, and oil remains the cornerstone of Ghana's export economy. In addition to these traditional exports, Ghana has made considerable strides in diversifying its export. The trade in non-traditional export, such as cashew nuts, shea butter, and fruit, has seen growth. Non-traditional exports increased from about 2 billion in 2016 to 3 billion by 2023. Between 2016 and 2024, Ghana's trade performance has evidently improved, showcasing significant growth in exports across several key sectors. Continued investment in infrastructure and a focus on diversifying trade routes and products will be critical for maintaining this positive trajectory in the future. The government's strategic initiatives aimed at enhancing trade will be essential for further sustainable economic development. Mr. Speaker, despite these positive indicators, several critical challenges hinder Ghana's industrial and trade sector. 1, high electricity tariffs for manufacturers. High energy costs increase production expenses, making Ghanaian goods less competitive in both domestic and international markets. Addressing this requires diversification of energy sources, investment in renewable energy infrastructure, and potentially targeted subsidies for energy-intensive industries. 2, inadequate infrastructure. Poor road networks, unreliable transportation and limited access to reliable internet connectivity hinder efficient movement of goods and services. Strategic investment in infrastructure development is vital for improving logistical efficiency and attracting foreign direct investment. Point 4, access to capital. SMEs, the backbone of many economies, often lack access to affordable credit. Government initiatives such as loan guarantee schemes and support for microfinance institutions can be mitigated. Point 5, technological innovation and skilled labor. A lack of technological advancement and a shortage of skilled labor limits productivity and competitiveness. Investment in education and training programs coupled with incentives for technological adoption is paramount. Point 6, export diversification. Over-reliance on a few key exports renders Ghana vulnerable to price shocks. Value addition to new materials, exploration of new markets, and strategic partnerships to access global value chains are crucial for diversification. The Speaker, I propose these recommendations to help government to be able to boost trade and the export and the industrial sector. 1, to enhance Ghana's industrial sector and trade, the following recommendations must be taken seriously. The first one is strengthen the 1D, 1F and automotive industrial sector. A comprehensive evaluation of these policies is needed to identify successful strategies and areas requiring improvement. Targeted support for high growth sectors coupled with streamlined bureaucratic processes will maximize their impact. Improve infrastructure. Invest in robust transportation networks, reliable power supply, and high-speed internet access to reduce operational costs and boost competitiveness. Enhance access to finance. We have to expand access to credit for SMEs through government-backed loans, microfinance institutions, and innovative financial instruments. We have to also promote technological innovations. There is the need for us to invest in education and training to build a skilled workforce and incentivize the adoption of technology in various industries. The last but not the least, leverage the African Continental Free Trade markets. Actively participate in the African Continental Free Trade market. The African Continental Free Trade has come to stay, whether we believe it or not. And therefore, there's a need for us as a country to take advantage of this bloc. The African Continental Free Trade is now the biggest customs union in the whole of the world. And therefore, Ghana has to take serious advantage of this market to be able to boost intra-African trade and also to increase our export earnings. In conclusion, Mr. Speaker, Ghana can build a more robust industrial sector, diversify its export, and foster sustainable economic growth for the benefits of all Ghanaians. I urge this August House to take serious interest in trade and industrial activities to help boost Ghana's intra-African trade systems and infrastructure to be able to earn more in the area of exports to help build a better Ghana. On this note, I thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Member. The floor is now open for comment.